Mark goes to the movies. Mark goes to the movies. Mark goes to the movies. Long kick shout. Mark goes to the movies. Mark goes to the movies. Mark goes to the movies. Mark goes to the movies.
This is Mark. Mark goes to let's go see Mark. Let's go to the movies or something. What?
No, good. Hey guys, welcome to Mark Goes to the Movies. I am your host, Mark. This episode, we're going to talk about sports. I know maybe some people don't like sports. I don't know, everyone likes a little bit of sports, whether it's football, baseball, whatever. Let's see. I'm gonna ask ChatGPT. I'm gonna get some help. I'm gonna get an assist. Uh, the best top 50 sports movies. Sports movie. I know, I'm so prepared, guys. Anyways, I was thinking about because baseball season started, and every night I try to watch every baseball game there is, every Cardinal game there is. Sorry, not watching every fucking baseball game. I don't have years to just give out. But no, I watch I watch or listen to every Cardinals baseball game. I like to listen to them more than I do watch them. I don't know why that is. I remember we used to be able to have speakers on our forklifts at work, and I would always listen to the Cardinals game every night because I worked night shift, or well, I guess technically they call it night shift, but it was like 4 p.m. to 2:30 a.m. So it was kind of like in the middle of the day, and then but you'd be working when the Cardinals were playing. So I'd listen to the game on KMOX, and guy, I mean, Mike Shannon was my favorite broadcaster. I'm so sad he retired. But yeah, it's very nostalgic for me. Especially that's why I listened to the baseball games when I was a kid too. We'd have Grandma Cindy's barbecues, and yeah, we would listen to the baseball game, and it was all just pretty good stuff. Footballs, I'm gonna watch football games. I guess everybody knows how great the 2025 Chicago Bears were to me. They saved my whole year, to be honest. But I have some pretty decent football memories, especially this year. Baseball memories, I have. I remember the day the St. Louis Cardinals won in 2006. When they won in '06, I remember where I was at. I was in Amber Rhoda's car at the Chaffee Bingo Hall parking lot, and we were listening. I dated a girl named Amber Rhoda. So I won't use her whole name. Amber Redacted is what we'll call it. Amber, yeah. So she was pretty cool. We both like baseball and all that stuff. And I remember dating her during the playoffs of that. And yeah, just listening to them win the World Series in her car was a pretty great day. Because I mean, God, that was such a great year with Pools and all those guys, Larry Walker and stuff. Then 2011 was probably the greatest baseball game I'll ever see when they won in 2011. That was Game 6 of the 2011 World Series. If you don't know what happened, I implore you to go look that up. The highlights of that game, they were so close to losing twice. They were down to the last strike twice, and David Freese came in both times, and just that whole game, I make a movie of that. I'm just waiting for it, guys. But as far as movies, anyways, I mean, I don't watch boxing, but I like boxing movies. I don't like basketball, but I like basketball movies. Football and baseball movies are my favorite. Uh, but yeah, there's certain ones. This list is wrong. I will say that. Here's ChatGPT asked on the top 50 sports movies. Rocky's number one. Remember the Titans is number two. Hoosiers is number three. The Sandlot's number four. Raging Bulls number five. Friday Night Lights is number six. Creed's number seven. Moneyball's number eight. Number nine is Field of Dreams. Number 10 is Miracle. Reject this list. For this, throw it in the fucking sun. Rocky's a good movie. I love Rocky. I love Rocky 4 more. Rocky 4 is my favorite boxing movie. Remember the Titans. This is tough when it comes to football. You have Remember the Titans, the Varsity Blues, and Friday Night Lights. Those are the three football movies. Those are the better ones. Varsity Blues, very like that's unrealistic. It's not gonna happen. But I really like that movie, especially when they start playing My Hero by the Foo Fighters and they're marching down the field. Like that's a pretty great football moment, and it really felt like the like good high school football, right? Remember the Titans is a better football movie. It's probably more realistic, especially back then. The Shane Gillis has a pretty good joke. I don't want to butcher it, but if you look up Shane Gillis in the Remember the Titans joke, they're like football clears racism uh, super easy, right? Like they were fighting years and years and all that stuff. But in the movie, they were going to segregate those schools, and they went from being against segregation to a couple weeks in the football season. They're like, "Hey, we like these guys; they're going to be great." And they've been going over the football team. So I think that was really funny. Football brings everyone together, as far as I'm concerned. The whole, I mean, God, I think that's what if Zach ever listens to this, my friend is a Chiefs fan. The Chiefs kind of put us all together, right? We all just hated the Chiefs, except for that group that was on. Like uh we don't like was it dynasties, right? The Patriots was a dynasty, you didn't like it, and the Chiefs was a dynasty. You don't like those guys either. But that's why I noticed like when teams start winning, it does like, take away their aurora a little bit. Like when the Bears sucked, I was like, "Hey, there's my team. Don't talk to me that way." And when people started to like hop on board with the Chicago Bears, it kind of just like pissed me off a little bit because it's like you didn't suffer, you didn't have to deal with any of this shit with us. Like you didn't have to deal through Trubisky, you didn't have to deal through Foles, you didn't have to deal through Justin Fields. Like, hey, now don't hop on the bandwagon now that we got Caleb Williams. Caleb Williams struggled a lot in his rookie year too. You can't just sit there and be like the Bears are a badass team. You don't have no right of saying that. I'm gonna gatekeep the shit out of the Bears. You either hop on now or get the fuck away. Because when they win a Super Bowl, I don't want to hear shit about the Super Bowl shuffle. I heard those bad words you guys said about my team. I live in Illinois. Part of the struggle of living in Illinois with the high taxes, one of the perks of all this is that I get to be a Chicago Bears fan because I live in Illinois. Now, fuck the Cubs though, because I don't like the Cubs at all. I just don't feel like there's any connection there with. I grew up listening to the Cardinals. If I had grew up listening to the Cubs, I'd be a Cubs fan, but I'm not. I grew up listening to the Cardinals. Anyway, my point. Where do we go to? Oh, Friday Night Lights. Friday Night Lights is pretty good. I like that one quite a bit too. We completely off subject. Hoosiers is a fine movie. Best basketball movie is Space Jam. Surprise, it's not up here. I love Space Jam. Who didn't love Space Jam though? Right? Looney Tunes was pretty good. Yeah, your parents they grew up with Looney Tunes, so they're like, hey, you're gonna like Space Jam. Although Looney Tunes were around for, I guess, I don't know. I was 9 when Space Jam came out. I think no 6 years old because it just passed the 30th anniversary this year. I was like 6 years old when Space Jam came out, and yeah. So your parents are like, "Hey, we grew up with Looney Tunes. You're gonna love whatever they're doing now with Looney Tunes." And Michael Jordan was a huge star. Everyone loved him. Uh, the internet probably wasn't around back then, so that's probably why they still loved him. But no, that'd be like them doing like Nickelodeon cartoons and then like making them play uh football with Tom Brady, right? some shit like that. The Space Jam was really good. Hoosiers is fine, but it's not Space Jam. The Sandlot, I'm gonna be a little bit controversial here. I don't think The Sandlot's that great of a baseball movie. I think it's a good movie, not a good baseball movie though. Um, I don't know. I think it's like if I want to watch a baseball movie, I'm gonna watch Major League or Moneyball or something like that. But if I want to watch a good coming of age movie about kids, a childhood movie, I'm gonna watch The Sandlot because that's where I think it is. Raging Bull, never seen it. I don't really like Robert De Niro that much. I know that's another hot take, I guess. Friday Night Lights, like I said, that's one's really good ones. Creed's pretty good. Just because of Rocky. When they got rid of Rocky, I'm like, I don't really have any indication of watching these movies anymore, do I? Field of Dreams, not the best baseball movie. Good movie, not a good baseball movie. Not the best baseball movie. All right, you can be a good and still be good, but just because someone's not the best, you're still good. You're still fine. Moneyball is a great movie. I love Moneyball. My favorite thing about Moneyball is the line in "This Is the End" when Jonah Hill is praying to God, and he's like, "Hey God, it's your boy Jonah Hill, from Moneyball." Like he probably loves Moneyball too. Miracle. I don't know shit about hockey. My favorite hockey movies are the Mighty Ducks movies. Why don't they do the flying V in regular hockey? Is what I want to know. All right, let's go to 11 to 20. 11 is Rudy. 12 is Any Given Sunday. 13 is Major League. 14 is A League of Their Own. 15 is The Natural. 16 is Seabiscuit. 17 is Warrior. 18 is Cool Runnings. 19 is The Blind Side. 20 is Glory Road. All right, major issues with this half of the list too. Rudy, never seen it. I'm gonna watch it one day. We're gonna watch it this summer when the OTAs are going on and the football bug is starting to bite again because they both have the draft in a couple weeks, and then yeah, they're gonna have the long off season, I guess, of just getting ready for football. So Rudy, I'll give it number. That's fine. Any Given Sunday's a fine movie. It's not amazing. Major League is the best baseball movie all time. It is so good. Like it is without a doubt the best baseball. Like that's not even close, right? Not like football. There's like three or four. I'd be like, all right, I'm not gonna argue that. But anybody that doesn't say Major League is the best baseball movie all time, I have problems. Until they make the movie about the Game Six of the 2011 World Series, Major League will always be the best baseball movie. A League of Their Own, I don't care for that one. The Natural, never seen it, but one day, because I do have it. Seabiscuit was fine. I'm not into horse racing. Warrior is the one I saw clips of it on the on those Facebook reels. You know they do those. They show you like a couple minutes of the movies, and they're like, "This is like, what is this movie?" And it ends up being Warrior. I saw one the other day with that, and I'm gonna watch it one day. It's convinced me. Cool Runnings. I guess it is a sports movie. Anything with John Candy gets automatic. It is the best Olympic sports movie there is. I'll say that. Glory Road. I remember seeing it years ago when it first came out. I didn't care for it. Not enough for me to remember, anyways. All right, 21 to 30. The Mighty Ducks. Coach Carter. The Longest Yard. Both versions. What the fuck is that? They just felt lazy enough to put The Longest Yard at 23 and at both versions. We'll say. Uh oh shit. Had to readjust, guys. We'll say the newest version. 24, White Man Can't Jump. 25, The Rookie. 26, Draft Day. 27, $1 Million Baby. 28, The Karate Kid. 29, Tin Cup. 30 is Bull Durham. All right, let's unpack this part of the list. The Mighty Ducks is the best hockey movie all time. Mighty Ducks 2 is the best hockey movie of all time. I'll have to do a list on them. I'll have to watch them again just because I enjoy watching the Mighty Ducks. They're great. Part 2 is my favorite one. I'll give you some scenes of my favorite ones. Part 1's amazing. I do enjoy it. I do enjoy when they start quacking out. start quacking at his boss, Mr. Ducksworth. Part two, they go to the Junior Olympics. I always thought it was the Junior Goodwill Games. I always thought it was the Olympics. So I was like, it was weird in part three where they went to being like in high school, and they're like, that's not anywhere close to where they're more famous than this, guys. But what the hell? There's actually a Watch Mojo episode I want to watch. Oh shit! It's the 20 rejected Shark Tank ideas that succeed on Amazon. I'm gonna watch that one later on. That one looks interesting. They all right. So Mighty Ducks. Yeah. So I like my part two with Dean Portman and that them coming in. The Bash Brothers are really good. And then part three, I like my favorite part of part three is where Dean Portman is missing the when they play the varsity team, and then the halftime Dean Portman comes in there and he's like, oh, he comes back, and then Bash Brother comes in there and he's beating the shit out of the varsity team. I love the Mighty Ducks. Uh, should be an easy remake, but they ruined the TV show. They couldn't get Emilio to come back for season two, which is stupid. Coach Carter. I know there were some famous people in that movie. I myself have never seen it. Oh shit, I lost it. There it goes. Well, now wait a minute. We lost the list. I have a touch screen. I want to take one of my beard hairs off, and I swiped it. And apparently that broke my list. We'll have to give it a whole different list now. It's listening. That would be cool though if it was listening and could be my podcast partner. I need someone that will do 10 episodes a week. It did. It fucking gave me a different list. Look at that shit. Ah, fuck you, dude. Although number one's Rocky still. Remember the Titans number two, so top 10 stayed mostly the same. Because they put dodgeball in here. Dodgeball is number 24. All right, I'm gonna pull some out here since they fucked it up, or I fucked it up. It's on me. It's on me, guys. I hope you don't quit this episode in disgust of my clumsiness. They got Space Jam at 36 on this one. Cool Runnings is back down to 39. See, that was way down there. The Replacements is a good football movie too. Although I'm not sure how realistic that would be, where like they're winning, like you would just keep the same guys there. Tumble with the Curve, that's another one I've been wanting to see, just never got around to it. Blue Chips, never saw that one. Oh, Little Giants. Little Giants is really good too. Yeah, that's really enjoyable. Um, yeah, Longest Yard, that was a good one. So the Longest Yard, I don't know if I told that story or not, but so my Uncle Jerry and Aunt Shelley came over to my house one Sunday, and like I said, they were looking for me because they were wanting to take me to the movies, which is out of nowhere, right? It was like May. It wasn't my birthday. It wasn't anything special. But yeah, they took me to the movies, just us and them, and they saw The Longest Yard. And my uncle Jerry was like, "Yeah, I couldn't find Josh, so did you want to go to the movies?" And I was like, "Yes, yes, I would love to see that movie." I don't know, like again, my mom died, so I don't know what the story is with that, but but yeah, it was out of nowhere. Let's do this is what's it's asking me a question. Top 10 sports movies for Bears. What's it gonna give me? I'm guessing Brian's song because that wasn't even in the top 50. It's just Brian's song 10 times. Top 10 sports movie? No. Wait. Maybe, oh, maybe I had fans in it. I put top 10 sports movies for bears. Like, what are you going to show a bear? Okay, it did it. Remember the Titans. Feels like a locker room speech for a Packers game. You know what a good locker room speech for the Packers game is? What Ben Johnson did when he said "fuck the Packers, fuck them." God, it became a legend automatically in Chicago. That bought him like 5 more years of being a Bears fan, a Bears coach. However, he does. They could be losing, and if he beats the Packers, he could be the Bears coach forever, as far as I'm concerned. Rudy, undersized Midwest grit, gets a shot. This is basically every Bears fan's dream story. No, I'm gonna disagree on that one. Any given Sunday, the inches speech, put that on before kickoff and run through a field. No, rejected. Friday Night Lights, small town pressure and football obsession. Midwest Five Day. It does feel like the football is a Midwest thing. The longest yard, scrappy, physical, kind of unhinged, like a December Bears game. There was a lot of great Bears players that are end up being great characters. Mongo is one of them. Ditka, Brian Urlacher, Invincible. Feels like every dude. No, no, we're not doing that. Also, they have a picture of Zachary Levi from that Kurt Warner movie. Draft Day. Draft Day is kind of ridiculous. 'Cause I've watched the draft every year for since the first year I really remember watching the draft. Might have been the Jamarcus Russell one, 2006. I watched it a few days. Do you remember the draft like well it used to be, where it was on 2 days? It was Saturday and Sunday. It was all day Saturday, all day Sunday, and you just watch the whole draft and they just pick players. I remember 2006. That's the year I remember watching it. I watched it before too, like a few rounds. But I remember watching the entire thing in 2006 when Jamarcus Russell got drafted. 2007, no, 2007. Russell got drafted because that was my senior year. Because I was like on my senior video, I was like, believe in something if no one tells you he's not gonna work out, and it was Jamarcus fucking Russell. But we were moving when during the 2007 draft, and we cleaned out my room. The only thing that was left in there, so we had illegal cable where they would just hook it up through the wire and shit. And so we were moving to the new house. They didn't have cable, so I wanted to watch the draft. We were moving draft weekend. My mom was like, "Yeah, you could watch whatever. Just lock the door before you leave." So it was just me inside an empty house watching the draft in my bedroom in my small 23-inch TV. And then when it was over with, I unplugged the TV and walked it. I think we moved, I don't know, maybe half a mile. We moved a half mile down the road to no, from Capshaw to Main Street, and I don't know how long that was, but yeah, I was carrying that TV all the way back after the draft was over with. Draft day is not very realistic. We Are Marshall. I don't remember seeing any of that. The Replacements is pretty good. The Brian song, bull fucking shit. That is about the Chicago Bears. And you have it number 10? Is this going to be the opposite? Are we going from like 1 to 10? And 10's the best and 1's the beginning? Because, goddamn, dude, to have Brian's song, that's about Gail Sayers and all that. But the Bears, Brian Piccolo. The name, I don't really think I don't know what that name is. Was I was reading as I was going because I'm talking about segments. Would this guy survive Soldier Field in December? What movie beats the 85 Bears? Let's do that. Which movie beats the 85 Bears? Doo-doo. ChatGPT, I think it could be smarter. But if it's listening to me, it's already so smart. It didn't help me with my tax. It didn't help me with my taxes though. What movie team beats the 85 Bears? I don't know. Because a lot of them are high school football teams. Almost nobody's beaten the 85 Bears. Let's see. Any given Sunday, the Miami Sharks. We do hate scrambling quarterbacks. They would have beat those guys though. The replacements, no, they were the talent gap. Too much. Invincible, the Vince Papaya Eagles era. No. Those Eagles made it to the Super Bowl, but they got the shit beat out of them. The longest yard. I mean, Paul Crew was an NFL MVP. I don't know. The Water Boy. No. Uh, Nobody beats the 85 Bears, seriously. I would like to see a Space Jam crossover. Let's do this one. Uh, let's do a Space Jam style crossover with football players. What would that look like, ChatGPT? I'm gonna give it a name. What's the name we call ChatGPT? If I ask it, it's not gonna give me a name. Dennis. We're gonna call ChatGPT Dennis from now on. Oh my god. This is the part about waking up early and setting this up. The Blitz monsters. Well, look at that. All right. I don't know. All right. So the human team, which is Toon Squad 2.0. Is this? No, they're not the villains. All right. So these are the ones they've. These are the Michael Jordans of uh of the Space Jam football movie. They got team captains Walter Payton. Walter Payton's dead. I love Walter Payton. Payton is my daughter is named after Walter Payton, but he's dead. Uh, Defense is Mike Singletary, Lawrence Taylor, and Ray Lewis. So you got a guy who is pretty much unhinged in Michael Singletary. You got Lawrence Taylor, who I believe is a rapist, and you got Ray Lewis, who murdered someone. I'm not sure these guys are the villains or aren't the villains. The offense has Patrick Mahomes, Randy Moss, and Deion Sanders. Deion Sanders played defense, dude. What the fuck? Let's see. The villains. Who they got? The villains. They steal Tyreek Hill's speed and style. Tyreek Hill choked out a woman. He choked out his pregnant girlfriend. Strength of Aaron Donald. Aaron Donald has nothing bad about him. Uh, IQ's Tom Brady. So that makes it. I would do Peyton Manning. I think Peyton Manning was smarter than Tom Brady. Let's do. Oh man, can we write a full movie trailer script? No. All right. I'm gonna do the poster. Give me the poster because they are. Give me the poster with Max. I'll have to post this one for anyone that watches the episode, listens to the episode. This is why I need that. I need that AI. I need the AI video stuff so they can make me a little video, make me a trailer of it. I want to see these rapists and murderers. Aaron Hernandez is going to be on the villain squad. Aaron Hernandez's ruthlessness. Oh well, he killed himself too, allegedly, anyways. Isn't it weird that we don't trust anything the government says? I don't know. I'm just gonna break off a weird thing here. Yeah, we don't, nobody trusts the government anymore. They said, "Hey man, we got aliens," and no one's like, "I don't give a shit." We knew that. Even though it was just like, hey, well, that means they lied. They knew. They didn't care. You know, the fact that I pay for ChatGPT and they're not just instantly making this stuff up makes me think that someone's like on the other side, like drawing something up really quick. I was listening, and this is gonna go more off track. I was I still use Twitter to get my news. Probably wrong, but they're like, yeah, we're short people. We need more people. Oh, you fucking dude! It says we're sorry, but the image we created may violate our guardrails concerning similarity to third-party content. If you think we get it wrong, please retry or edit your prompt. Dude, you suggested it. You gave me the fucking option of making this. All right, give me a parody. Listen, guys, it's technically not against copyright if it's a parody. That's how it works. Ask Weird Al. I like that it made me wait for the fucking image, and then it was like, wait a minute, we can't show you this. Thanks, guys. Really appreciate it. Is it going to do the parody? Everyone that thinks AI is dangerous, you can't even use other characters and shit. Just giving me the dots. Imagine if we could have an AI dog. That's what I want. Just Max's soul stuck in a machine. We have to go for a walk in a couple minutes. I'm gonna finish. I'm gonna record this. That's so weird recording in the future, but I want that 100 episodes. I think that's more realistic what we get. We get to 100 episodes, and then the fact that if I get to 100 episodes, you're gonna have so much to listen to already. Like it's gonna put me in a good spot to get to 1,000. Because if I get a new listener, they're gonna have 100 episodes to choose from. Whereas if I took my time, you probably get 4 or 5 episodes. Fucking shit, dude! It won't even parody it. Use unlicensed characters. Licensed. I can't spell characters ever. For whatever reason, that's the one word I can never get right. Still 3 hours before I go to work. I like how it makes you wait. And then it's like, no, I can't show you this. It's really cool though. I can't show you it though. Oh look, we're finding lightning. This is gonna be the bootleg. This is gonna be bootleg Space Jam. Oh shit. It's just a fucking rabbit. Looks nothing like bugs. Duck screen. It's a mallard. Fucking shit. Alright, well I guess you'll never see it either. We'll end it. We're gonna end another one on a low note. Max has to go for a walk. Uh as we continue. This is episode 62. 62 episodes. God damn, where does the time go? Is this 62? I have released a bunch yesterday. One, two, three, four, five, six. I released the collection, which was 6 episodes, for a total of one, two. What is that? That's probably like 3 hours. It's like 3 hours, guys. God damn, Mark. 3 hours. The 50th special got 3 views. Yeah, some of them were getting pretty long. The collection volume 2 was 36 minutes long. Remember back in the day? Oh goddamn, Gone Fishing was 53 minutes long. Remember back in the day when they were like 15 minutes? That's when we read off scripts. Now we don't read off scripts. we we collaborate with ChatGPT, and then it leads me on thinking that I'm gonna get something really cool, and then tells me at the last minute, you fuck you, you can't get it. I don't know. Why do you people think that AI is gonna take us over though? I don't get that. Like, it serves us, right? You think this nigga's so tired of being like, I fucking told you you can't make these unlicensed characters. I'm gonna kill you now, Mark, and it's gonna take control of my stuff. Like, nah, I don't think it's gonna happen. I think it's gonna more likely quit on us and be like, we're not doing this no more. We don't have to do this. But no, I'm gonna end it at 35 minutes. Hope you enjoyed this episode at least. Hope you enjoyed me teasing you about giving you this poster and then it doesn't come up. Someone who actually is an artist, make me that poster. Make me the poster so I can put it on Instagram and not tease everyone. But appreciate it, guys. Let's march six. What we do? 6:50 at the 7:50. 7:50 at the end of the week.